Welcome back, new viewers and game viewers. It's time for another new episode of Super Paper Mario playthrough, and today, we're not going to really continue with Chapter 7 just yet, like I mentioned in the previous episode, but we're going to do a small side quest to get a certain special thing that we're going to need for an upcoming boss fight. So, we're in front of Merlee's house. Let us go in here, talk to her on the other side of her crystal ball, and begin. What does she have to say? Oh, you have fine timing. My blood pressure's climbing. See, I was hoping maybe for you to do me a big favor. Can you, I implore? Thank you, true. I knew I could count on you. That's still like how she talks in rhymes. I almost want to make a whole episode of me just talking in rhymes. During my confusing move, I lost my crystal ball so smooth. Those words don't really rhyme. They sound somewhat similar, but they don't rhyme. I used a replacement now, but it feels wrong somehow. I believe that Merluvlee uses the same type of ball as me. Would you go to her and ask for one of her crystal balls real fast? You know where Merluvlee is, right? Where the outskirts of Flipside are in sight. Thank you, true. Alright, and to fast travel back to Flipside, let's just use the return pipe. You know what they say, guys? Breaking my legs! Or my feet, he doesn't have legs in this game. Alright, if we talk to her on the other side of her crystal ball. I have been waiting, heroes. You want to ask me about a crystal ball? There is nothing to fear. I am Merluvlee. It is my job to know the future. Merlee sent you, did she not? Yes, I have readied the ball. Please take it. Or, I'd like to say that, but there's something I must ask first of you. I know I do not look like it, but I am in training. I told someone about it, and they said that they had some useful equipment. But I have been so busy that I haven't a chance to pick it up yet. I know the kind fellow who offered me the equipment is the flip wizard Bestovius. It would really help out if you would agree to. Ha! Would you agree to go to his house, pick it up? She did not want to say that, did she? If you do that, then I will give you this crystal ball. Bestovius' house is beyond Flipside's Tower, Red Door, on Lineland Road. Thank you for your assistance. So, in order to do this, we pretty much have to go all the way through Chapter 1 again. But you guys get to see the return pipe animation again at the very least, right? Just him spinning over and over again. Wouldn't that make him sick? I don't know about you, but if I had to spin that many goddamn times in a row, I'd probably be vomiting too. Anyways, let me not talk about something so gross. Into the Chapter 1 door we go. Like, you can do the side quest as early as after Chapter 5, I believe. Though nobody really tells you other than those old ladies from Chapter 7-2, which is, again, much later after Chapter 5. Alright, Bestovius, I got business with you. Flimsy Goomba. I mean, might as well use this chance to get some healing and more experience, right? Even if it's minimal. I know this. You know, let me get the coin in there. Even one coin is still a coin. I'm still a coin richer. That's how I look at it. It's like in real life. Even if it's just a penny, I'm still a penny richer. Anyways, good sir, I have business with you. Hero! Oh, what need have you of the blindingly brilliant Bestovius? Oh, so you have come for the training machine in place of Merluvlee. Yes, of course. I know of such a machine. Normally, I would never allow you to bask in the splendor of my knowledge, but you're a hero. Now then, hero, I have a favor to ask of you. I have lent a certain something to the mayor of the old town, Watchitt. You must retrieve it for me. I have asked for it back many times, but old man Watchitt must treasure it, for he has never returned it. Retrieve it for me, Bestovius, and I shall grant you your training machine. Simply ask him for the you-know-what. The you-know... Oh, God. Why does it have a name like that? We will understand now. Or he will understand. Now be gone. Alright, fine. Be gone. Rude. Anyways, normally I could go back to Flipside, but you're gonna see me do that like 8 times, so... I think it's just better we play through this level real quick, and I guess we should talk about some of the level design choices while we're at it, until we get to Ow, our next destination. So, I mean, the platforming in Chapter 1 is the beginning of the game. Of course it's gonna be easy. It's a bit of a beginner thing. Just to get the player used to the mechanics of the game, how it feels, how it controls, which it controls fine, in my opinion. Nothing abnormal until the next Paper Mario game, of course. Ooh, can't wait to get to that. Oh, boy. But might as well enjoy a good Paper Mario game while we have it. Alright, getting those mushrooms. Who needs to go to a inn? You could just get one of those. I don't know, I like to go back through these levels from time to time. Whether I'm just casually playing the game, or in this case, for a channel. And besides, we're gonna need a fuck ton of coins later on anyways. There's something we can do in the post-game. And I don't need that horsetail. I mean, horsetails are much easier to get here than they were in Thousand Year Door. Because Thousand Year Door, you can only get them in Petalburg, or just the screen before Petalburg. If you have a certain pixel, you can actually cross that gap, but that pixel won't be getting. As I mentioned, we already have all the story-driven ones. We just need... There's only 2 of the 3 optional ones we have left to get. And spoiler alert, one of those pixels we will get in this episode. The other one we won't get for just a bit longer. Like I mentioned, level design choices in this game. Like, this chapter is fine. Nothing too special. Alright, if I go down here, there's a whole... Oh yeah, I got the, you know, let me use Luigi's thing for this. Show you that even he has some 8-bit versions of himself. If we jump up here... There we go! And now we have 8-bit Luigi's. Yep, that's all 4 of the characters in this game, with their 8-bit forms. And why do you give us 2 on the same screen? That doesn't make sense to me. But whatever, I want to kill all these enemies in here. Little experience is still experience. I haven't really grinded much this entire playthrough, so why not, right? You know me, I like to grind in games. I'm not gonna get that flame burst, don't need it. Ow. Good thing these guys all do 1 damage. Much harder to hit certain enemies in 3D as well. And that Koopa gets to live for another day, I guess. I can jump on these guys now. Didn't expect that, did you? I probably should have turned to Luigi for that one, but that's okay. This is kind of very similar to the Ms. Mouse side quest in the previous game, where you don't have to do it. It's not optional in order to. It's not mandatory to complete the game, of course, but it's there if you need it. That's a nice little added bonus, and also it gives a little versatility to your moveset, I suppose. Maybe you always need something extra in case something goes bad. I kinda like that option. It's not forced on the player, it's just there if you want to. Then, if you even know about it, there should be some hints towards it. It wouldn't be good to have a secret like that and then there's barely any hints towards it. Like, no NPC that mentions it, no maybe side quest in a side place like the Trouble Sensor in the previous game for that. It'd be kinda bad if that were the case. But thankfully those old ladies in the previous episode told us. Alright, now we're in 1-2. This is our next destination. Alright, 2 Koopa shells do collide. They do cancel each other out as well. I gotta go through this whole... Oh, wait a minute. Guess I can't do that while I have a Pixl on me. But yeah, I probably don't even have to go through this boringly slow section. I think I'll just use Luigi to try and jump through the rest of this. Super jump, push comes to shove. And there's actually a specific door in this part of the level that I don't really know what it goes to. I forgot where it was. It's somewhere... It's not over here. It's probably in the next room, because I should have mentioned that during Chapter 1 segment of the game. Yeah, we could just skip all of that by doing this. super jump, we don't need to turn 3D. Yeah, this door right over here. I don't know what this is for. Like, if anybody knows, please let me know. It's a door, but we can't enter it from this side. Like, it has to be, like, to a secret room or something. If anybody knows that, I've, like, all these years of playing this game, I've been playing this game, like, pretty much since, well, not since it came out. I used to watch my older sister play it all the time, back in, like, grade school and whatnot. I didn't get to play this game until 2013, right after I beat Paper Mario... Sorry, let me collect myself. Sticker Star, that game. Maybe that's why I couldn't talk straight. Goddamn frickin' horrid game, anyways. Also, if you click this hidden chest over here, there's actually a whole stash of coins up here you can get. It's a nice little secret as well, you can get as early as Chapter 1. Completely forgot about it, but here it is. They're also in 3D, they are not. Definitely good for an early game. Need to buy some stuff. And I can jump over these men. It's always nice when you, like, have a bunch of new abilities and you go back to earlier parts of the game. Just to see what cool things you can do, especially in Metroidvanias when they're kind of built around that. Oh, wait, you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. Alright, now let's go talk to that old man again. And get another mushroom while we're at it. That should be his house. Well, is it you? Watch it! I was just looking for you. Need you to do something. What? You watch it! Don't you give me that not again look! What not again look? Whatever. Dumplings, you listen to me now, you hear? Open those ears before I block them. Before I block, don't threaten me. So here's the thing. The strange lady showed up in my dreams and talked on and on about something. I don't know what it was, but she needed help with something. Watch it. Yup, this is what she looked like. I don't know what her deal is, but she needs to get out of my dreams. Watch it. So, get off my rug and help her out. Maybe then she'll quit flapping her lip. If you put a sock in her trap, I'll give you whatever you want. Watch it. Oh, and I almost forgot. I gotta give you this. You got a paper, a piece of paper. Look for someone to sign it. Huh, a Paper Mario game where I have to find someone who will sign an autograph. I haven't seen that before. She's been in my dreams so long, I guess I've become a fan of sorts. So, go get her to sign this. Then you know what you can do. You can watch it! Watch what? What am I watching? Anyways. Alright, she's in Chapter 1-4, so I'm gonna go back to flip side so we can instantly teleport to 1-4. We don't have to go through 1-3 all over again. And we have to do this at least 2 more times after this as well. Right? So at least after you complete a chapter, as you can see, you can go wherever level you want. Definitely saves a bit of time. It's almost like a pseudo-fast travel mechanic, if you will. I really no other Paper Mario game up to this point has had it, even afterward. At least to my knowledge. I don't know if Color Splash or Origami King had that, but if somebody knows, please let me know. Alright, but yeah, we gotta go through this all over again. That's what we'll do. Ow. That's rude, man. That's a fire bar. Can't be rude. He's just not sentient, let's just say. I mean, so level design here, just some basic temple-like things. Traps, creatures placed in, maybe, alright, places. Ow. Now, come on, turn around now. There we go. Guess that's the best way to kill those guys. These dudes. I don't have to worry about them. I forgot which one was the one we had to go into. Was it this one? Let's turn to Luigi. Jump higher. I always liked Luigi for the ability to just jump higher, or jump good, if you will. Get the reference? Alright, not this room. far over here. No enemies in sight. I just go over here, saves a little time. Alright, and as usual, we just press the button that's on the far side over here. Right. Alright, turn to Mario. I think it's in 3D. Oh no, it's the ladder. Gotta slowly climb this ladder. And let's switch to Luigi. Just because I want to. Uh-oh. Again on me. Wait a minute, can't I just do this? Oh, I can't. Okay, fine. Ow! I'm getting swarmed. Alright. And now we'll cross that little desert. Or temple, then the desert. Ah, stairs again. At least I can jump over most of these this time. And let's get this too while we're at it. Good to keep a record, as they say. I think we're very close to leveling up, too. Only 15 points off. It is a good thing to backtrack a little bit, I guess, for the training value. Probably have 40 HP after this, which will definitely help with the upcoming boss fights. Alright, I have to talk to you. Ah, hero. So you have come to me. It is I, Merlumina. Hello, Aaron. How are you doing today? It is a pleasure to meet you again, hero. Everything's going just fine. What? What am I still doing here? I had slept here for 1500 years, waiting to give you the pure heart. Having done that, I decided I might enjoy a quick nap, but I couldn't sleep. Perhaps it was because I had just slept so long. But even after I sat in bed and read for a bit, I still wasn't sleepy. If this keeps up, I thought I would be reduced to a mere phantom in this world. You kind of already are, but whatever. So I tried counting sheep, but even counting 100,000 sheep didn't work. Then I became frustrated with myself for not being able to sleep. So I thought, why not send out my frustrations to someone telepathically? I figured the message would reach to someone in the nearby town with ancient blood. I used to do it all the time when I was single and wanted to meet people. That's kinda creepy, whatever. I was a wild gal back then, throwing caution and my heart to the wind. One day, my mind message reached 3 different men. From that day on, my heart was... whatever that just said. Ramble, ramble, ramble. So as I was saying, I just couldn't get it to sleep at all. Hey! Are you sleeping? No, totally not. Yeah, I totally was. People are suffering from a severe lack of sleep here. Doesn't that tug at your heart? That depends on what they're doing with their lack of sleep. They could use that to their advantage, I'm just saying. People in this millennium have no sense of compassion. Back to what I was saying. I was trying to vent some of my frustration with some telepathic pranks, but the person receiving the telepathy was hard of hearing, so it barely worked. That only made me more sad, but it helps me to realize something else. Maybe I couldn't sleep because I was sad. And then I realized that since childhood, I always fell asleep to lullabies. My mom was always there when I slept as a child. She'd hold my hand and sing sweet songs. Of course, once I moved out, I needed someone else to sing them to me. You sing them to yourself, how about that? I was quite popular back then. I should tell you. I finally found 4 men who met my standards of lullaby singing. And from that day on, my life was awash in the whirling pool of love songs. I had 4 men singing to me, and so I decided to, but all we could, and I said, It is quite disturbing. A world just ended, after all. And that's the dozens of people thronged to this place to say their last farewells. And their voices were the lullabies that put me to sleep for 1,500 years. And now nobody's here. I'm all alone. And I can't get to sleep. It's so lonely. It's just terrible. I can't stand it. And you're sleeping again. Oh yeah, I totally was sleeping, not sleeping, I mean. I can't believe you. Honestly, I'm wringing my heart out to you. And you just... Seriously, what's with these magical beings in Paper Mario games rambling on and then we fall asleep to it? I mean, can you blame us? You're rambling on about boring shit no one cares about. All this talking is making me a little drowsy. And since you've been here, I haven't felt so lonely. Maybe I can get back to sleep now. Was that your plan all along? Brilliant thinking. Yes. I'm feeling cozy now. I think I can get to sleep. Thank you, hero. Now I can get back to... sleep. Where do you think you're going? I got something for you to sign. What is it? Why are you bothering me now that I'm finally getting back to sleep? Huh? An autograph? Why certainly. Just give me that paper here. Wait a minute, you're a spirit. How the hell are you able to hold that paper? Whatever. You gave her the paper. And with what piece of writing utensil are you using to sign it? Now then. You're always in my heart. Sign the fantabulous Merlumina. And done. Oh. And let's put a little kiss on the end here. Meh. There we go. How's that? You got an autograph. A lipstick marked paper. Take it to old Man Watchitt. So we're all settled, then? Good to hear. And thank you, hero. I will return to the sweet embrace of dreams. Don't have bad dreams now. There might be a Darkrai nearby. Please take good care of this world. Good night. And I'll just say end of chapter. We don't need to be here anymore. Well, I mean, I genuinely wonder about that stuff. Excuse me. I'm curious. Alright, let's get back into chapter 1-2. It's just faster than using the return pipe anyways. Alright, we gotta go through this level again. Might as well get some experience, and we level up. Alright, we have 40 HP now. So it's kind of nice to backtrack a little bit, like I mentioned earlier. Because personally, I like to grind, so not the worst thing in the world. Hey, a Turtley Leaf. I might need that. Too bad I'm holding way too much shit. Alright, screw it. I ain't using that. Alright, we don't need to go through that boring segment. We can just super jump. No, we can't. Okay, I was wrong. The, possession. Maybe you learn something new every day. Alright, just so I don't have to go through that boring flipping section. Aha, almost got hit. But I didn't. Alright, we need to switch to Mario for this one. Take a step stop ahead of time, in case you try to cheese it with a different character. Uh-oh. That's a big boy, but I still jumped over him. Alright, and you got these little mountains over here to dodge those, like before. But we don't need to use them. We jump good out here. Name the reference once again. And I've been practicing some VGC myself before I went live. Now let's go talk to that old guy again. And get another mushroom while we're at it. Extra experience and extra health is always good. I'm gonna switch to Luigi for a split second. Hey, you there! That lady up and left my dreams. I can't watch it. She's not there. Can't watch it. You can't. What? You can't watch it. I was bad enough to hear her wailing on, but it's worse to see her disappear. I got nothing else going on in my life. Even whooping folks with my cane has gotten old. You're the mayor of a town. What do you mean you got nothing going on with your life? Is this her autograph? Just look at those curl keys, whatever that word is, and swoopadoos in her handwriting. I'm more fussy than the time I dropped a hot griddle in my grutters, whatever that means. Dumplings. Where was I? Oh, I owe you for helping her. You can take anything I own. Anything you own? Not everything, thank you. You want the you know what? Whoever told you about that, better watch it. You told me. I see. So old Bestovius asked you to get it for him. It doesn't make a whisker of sense. Why'd he ask someone else to get it for him? Fine then, take it, but you better watch it. You know what? Why is it a CD? Oh god, the implications. You know what? Take it to Bestovius. Bestovius, you dirty man. That's my cousin. He must have lots of fancy-dancy, hibbity-jibbity wizard hobbies. Yeah, about that. But nothing means more to me than Merlumina. Crazy saying that out loud. Say hello to Bestovius for me, and whoop him with a cane or a newspaper or something. If only those existed in this world besides your cane. I mean, I have a star-shaped companion in another game I could probably hit him with. Does that count? I don't know. Let's use our turnpike and we can go back to chapter 1-1. Yes, we shall raid Jadigan. Oh, we'll have your VGC episode, don't you worry. Alright, chapter 1-1. Alright, let's go through this segment all over again. This is the last level we'll have to worry about for this episode. Ow. Plastic Goomba ran into him. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got what you wanted. If I could talk to him. So the hero returns. Do you get the you-know-what from Watchitt? Yes. I feel dirty. Anyways, you have it. It pleases Bestovius greatly. This is quite a collector's item. I was worried that Watchitt had lost it. Ah, I am so relieved. What is this? You still need something from the Grand Bestovius? Ah, yes, of course. You seek the trading machine. Of course I remember. Such little faith. Take its hero. It would only disturb my sublime energies. You got a trading machine on Nintendo DS. Kinda looks like a DSi almost. An exercise machine, take it to Merluvlee. I, Bestovius, once used it myself, you see? But I upgraded to the newer, sleeker model. So I no longer require its services. Alright, this game came out back in 2007, right? So maybe that's just... Actually, that's the old DS model he just gave us. So he must have either a DS Lite or a DSi. You had better give that to Merluvlee, and send along greetings from Bestovius. If this game ever gets a remake, I wonder if they'll change that. It's like a Switch Lite or something, I don't know. Nah, this is only for a side quest. This is optional anyways. If it was, like, mandatorily a part of the story, then I'd see what you mean there. Since, again, this isn't needed to complete the game, so the backtracking, this little bit of backtracking isn't all that bad. Compared to a certain later Paper Mario game. And the backtracking 1,000 Year Door isn't even all that bad. You think that's bad? Again, wait till a certain later Paper Mario game. We'll get to that. Oh boy, don't you worry. We will get to that. Alright, but anyways, we are back in Flipside. Let's talk to Merlevlee. Give her the training machine. Did you pick up my equipment for me? Yes, I did. You should upgrade to a 3DS even though those don't exist yet. This is it! This is it! Now I can train to my heart's content. What? You wonder which body part I can work with this? I was not wondering that. Well, my brain, of course. I've already trained every other part of my body, so that just leaves my head. That was so nice of you. Thank you so very much. Well then, as promised, here's your gift. You got a crystal ball. A crystal ball Merluvlee gave you. Take it to Merlee. Please take this to Merlee. There will be no charge, but please tell her this. Now we're even. Oh, on that note, take care. Alright, now let's go back to Flopside. I wouldn't say there's a lot of backtracking. There's a bit of backtracking in this game, but not a lot. And again, I keep saying, you think this is bad? You think Thousand Year Doors was bad? Wait till a certain later Paper Mario game. You're gonna hate that shit. Alright, going back to Flopside, I'm gonna change to Mario so we can turn 3D. Luigi was wondering about all the backtracking. Maybe he was. I don't know. Yeah, don't say it. Just for those who may not know. Alright, 3D. Alright. And now let's go back up to floor 1 on here. And we will finish this side quest. Alright, and here we go. This is Merlee's house. Well, besides her house back in Chapter 2. Did you get a ball for me? Do I thank you, Golly Gee? That's it! That's the one! Oh, well done! Thank you, thanks a ton. Well then, let's see now. I must thank you somehow. I guess that there's only one thing I can do for you, hun. One charm for you, woohoo. If you want to charm on someone, cross the counter and talk to me, hun. Excuse me. That is, I see on you. You look angry or blue. I don't look either, but whatevs. A charm for me is just not enough. Kids these days, ungrateful stuff. How old are you? Mario's in his mid-20s. Fine, I would be remiss if I did not give you this. You got a random house key. A key to open a door somewhere in the world. Once there was an explorer, a charm I cast with a purr, and he give me this, yes sir. I do not know what it unlocks. I bet it's handy, but my socks. Buy my socks. You can have it, it rocks. Well now, bye and how? Who says bye and how? Whatever. And Flopside, but yeah. Alright, and now let us go downward to the bottom floor. Alright, what's that little tip? Alright, so now that we got this random house key, we can go into this door. I bet you're all wondering what was inside. I want to talk to this NPC real fast. That house, I don't think anyone lives there, but I hear voices. Do you think maybe, possibly, or impossibly? Can it be? And if it's so, then why? I'm gonna switch to Luigi just for the interactions. Actually, Bowser. Now we have Bowser. There's a little something special we can do with what we get in here. Alright, open sesame, and hey, a giant chest. And for some reason there's a typewriter. I'm more worried about the typewriter. No, I'm not. Anyways, you know what that means when we see a giant chest. Do-diddly-do. The bird, it warbles to eat. The bug, it cries cheep. The frog, ribbit. The dog, roof. The goats and cars bleep. Well, goats and cars make the same sound? Whatever. All things sing, you see. To live is to make music. My words, could it be that I've said something poetic? Could it truly be? Who are you, Chirpy? I am Piccolo, not to confuse him with the Dragon Ball character. Your footsteps sang to me, clap, clap, and over again. But those sounds are not your everything. You're all, your essence. Nope. I'll show you why. The melodious Pixl, named Piccolo, joined your group. If you use Piccolo, different music will play depending on the character you use, with some secret powers sprinkled in. Use me to hear sounds that matches your character, Piccolo. The beat of your spirit, I will find it and play it for you. Alright, so this is the reason why you can use the different characters. Well, when we re-obtain Peach later in the game, we'll test her out real fast too, but with Bowser, depending on which character you use, a certain tune will play. For Bowser, it's some sort of rock music, and I love it. But that's not all. You remember those Kirsche enemies we saw earlier in the game? You know, those weird blobless-looking things? Well, any of the curses that they can place on you, Piccolo can heal any one of them. So whether it's slowdown, the brick status where you can't jump very high, the one where you can't use your special attack, all of that. Piccolo can heal them, so pretty much completely invalidates that enemy. Alright, one last tune with Luigi, and that'll do it. Yeah, I saw the tip. Actually, I think I'm well aware of that tip already. But yeah, that's all the songs for now until we get Peach back. We'll know what happened to her in a later episode. You have to see one of the previous episodes if you know how we got separated. Alright, there's one last thing I'd like to do. And yes, Piccolo is one of 3 optional Pixels that we can get. So there's only one Pixel that we have yet to get, since Barry was the first optional one, and she, over here, Piccolo, is the second optional one. However, we're not going to get that last Pixel till the post-game. Alright, so there's one last little guy I want to see. And that will be this weird-looking hamburger guy back here. Ah, I am surprised you are finding me. I am called Welleberg, and I am the Iron Man of the Forging of Pipes. Have you ever thought, it is taking so long to get around town? Yeah, me too. And so it is my life's work to make the pipes of the transportation. For the transportation. I am expected here. Yeah, I am thinking I can make the pipe leading to Flipside. What do you think of this? You are covering costs of material and labor, yeah? I could make such a pipe. You are looking not very rich. How much 300? Bro, I have like 800 coins on me. What do you mean I'm not looking very rich? You'll find out later. Are we having the deal? Yes, we are. This is the good thing, yeah. I am getting started, if you are staying out of the way. His mustache is also slightly... looks like a drill. I don't know what the hell happened to the rest of his body, but it's kind of cool and a little weird at the same time how he can do that. And now a blue pipe is made, and we can fast travel between the flip side and flop side at will. We don't have to go the long way anymore. This pipe is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And you know, you are using it whenever yay. Wise people are always being more efficient. You made the wise decision. Well, I'm going. And he just walks off, I guess. What a strange guy. Anyways. Maybe I'm getting stabbed, man, because it's a surprise for later in the game. Anyways, you know what they say? It's good to keep a record. And now let's go up the elevator real fast and go into the Chapter 7 door. Well, I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to get back to 7-2 where we were before in the previous episode off screen. You know, you guys don't have to re-see all of that. Alright, let me switch to Carrie. This is just really slow. You should see a previous episode for that. You said you were watching my episodes on YouTube. Let's see, what is this? Episode 15, I think? So, like, watch episode 13. But anyways, that'll be the end of this episode. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screen now on YouTube and that bell button for more. I'm going to give a special thank you to everyone for joining me once again for this wondrous video as well. This video is sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just my throat. Excuse me. Hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided. So you get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonade flavor. As well, what do you like and dislike about this video? We can use that feedback for future videos. consider answering the question of the day, and in the next episode we will continue from Chapter 7-2, and perhaps even finish the rest of Chapter 7. Let's do a quick raid for those of you on Twitch. Then we shall raid Juddigan. What game does he happen to be playing? He is playing Pokemon Unite, so send him your love and support. Actually, I'm considering playing Pokemon Unite. I still have enough data on my Switch left for that. What do y'all think? Maybe I should play Pokemon Unite. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Have a berrific day.